I have this custom cover here on my boat. It is pretty dirty and it's starting to get older. So what I want to do today is I want to clean it, and then I want to try and prolong the life of this cover. One, I need to clean it pretty good, and then underneath it right here, when water builds up right here, it will leak through this cover. So I want to try and spray some stuff on this to make it a little bit more water repellent, I guess you would say. And then also, I don't think there's anything I could do with these in order to make these longer, but let me get my pressure washer going first. I'll hit that pressure washer up, get all this nasty stuff off of the cover, and then once we get that off, then I will try and show you what I'm gonna spray on top of this. I might even flip it over and get it sprayed off with the pressure washer out here as well to get the underside, because it's got a lot of mold on the bottom of it. So I'm gonna get that cleaned out right now. This thing's in really good shape. For me to be able to take a pressure washer and hit this up without tearing up the threads like this thing is actually in really good condition for how old it is. I mean, obviously there's some spots, I want to say up here, I had a couple spots that were like right here, it's starting to come, threads starting to fail right there. But in all reality, I need to bring the thing down obviously and get the top, but this thing's cleaning up beautifully. Now the stuff that I'm going to spray on here, that I'm not 100% sure what that's going to do, but yeah, for what I got so far, I am stoked with how this is coming out. I do need to flip it over and get the backside, but that's where we're at right now. Actually, I could probably just stand up here and hit a lot of this without taking it. I mean, I probably need to just go ahead and pull it off the boat and lay it on the ground and hit it from there. I'd like having it stretched out like this though, but yeah, this is I mean, it's in great shape, I'll be honest with you. Again, $2,800, so yeah, let me work on it a little bit. I'll pull it off the boat and then we'll work it on the ground. Hey, real quick, we wanted to thank WholesaleMarine.com for helping us out with this project. The stuff that we're going to be putting on this canvas we got from WholesaleMarine.com, and you can actually save 10% on anything that you get there at WholesaleMarine.com if you use the code BAB10. Use the links in the description below or the pinned comment. And actually, I'll leave all of the parts that we use for all these videos down in the description below. Now back to our canvas. All right, so this is about 187.3% better. Let me flip this thing over, and then once I get it flipped over, you'll see the backside, and then we'll do the backside of this. Well, I ran out of gas. This side is not cleaning up near as good as the other side, but it's way better than it was. So I'm gonna go get some gas, and then we'll fill this thing back up, and then we will prime this. I mean, I could probably steal some gas from the boat. Let me see. I'm gonna go to the gas station. I might steal some gas from the boat. We'll get some gas in there and keep going. And just like that, I have stolen some gasoline. Get this old biscuit fired back up, and we'll get back to pressure washing. Yeah, the new Aquafina. There we go. This looks, I'm not gonna say 100% better, but it does look much better than it did before. Not near as black and as moldy and as toxic as it was. So now I do need to get the chemical to put on here. What I want to do is put a spray stuff on here, and then hopefully that will help prolong it and make it more water repellent or waterproof. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it back up on the boat for now, just because it's late for me. I should probably pressure wash the boat, but I'll do that another day. This is the stuff that I want to try on the canvas here, being the 303 Fabric Guard from Rain Fabrics. Restores water repellency to factory new levels, repels moisture and stains. Manufacturer recommends, safe for all fabrics. Specifically says here in red, do not use on vinyl, clear vinyl, plastics, rubber, fiberglass, imitation suede, or carpet/rugs. Damage will result from use. Protect these and other surfaces from overspray. Wipe up overspray immediately. Basically says spray onto product until fabric is evenly wet, overlapping areas in cross pattern, and let dry. Do not oversaturate. Treated material must be protected from rain/dew until completely cured. Cure time 12 to 24 hours depending on temperature. So I'm gonna try and, I guess I got to take this off the boat. I was thinking I could do it while I was on the boat, but obviously if I can't get on the fiberglass, then that's not good. So I guess I'll take this off and try and do it on the ground over here. Given the shape of it, probably going to be a problem. I mean, let's see what this really looks like. Oh, yeah, that's definitely like a blast for sure. There we go. So this should be super easy to put on there. Let me just get this thing down on the grass here and we'll just run over the whole thing. Well, this stuff seems to be pretty good. I mean, you know, I would figure this would work. It's basically just like spraying some kind of a silicone on it or whatever. I mean, seems to be working really good. I just killed this entire bottle though. That was only about half of the canvas. I was thinking I could get the whole boat cover plus my bimini top, but that's not the case. So I'm gonna have to order another one, maybe another 2 bottles, so that way I can do my bimini top. But all this is done. This canvas looks really good from where we started. I mean, I might order another 2 bottles and I'll hit this thing up with 2 bottles. I think I'm also actually going to, I don't have a sewing machine. I mean, I guess I could do it by hand, but I think I'm gonna call an upholstery company or a canvas company and just see about having them just stitch this one. I think I got one more over there, and maybe the where the poles go, I might have them just, you know, put some stitches on those, just because the stitching there is going bad. But you know, that shouldn't cost me a ton. And then realistically, this canvas cover is, you know, gonna be good for another year or 2, which this saves a lot of money. The only thing that, and actually maybe even longer than that, given if that stuff works really well and I get these stitches done, then these right here, I could always just get new straps put on there. So maybe I could get a few more years out of this cover. So that's what I did to extend the life of this cover. You guys let me know if you think this is gonna work or not. I think I've got plenty of life out of this, and hopefully that gives you some tips on getting some more life out of your canvas too. I am going to order 2 more bottles of that and then douse this thing again, maybe even another 2 times. Maybe I'll get 3 bottles and douse the whole thing, 2 loads, and then plus 2 on my bimini top. But that's what I did to get more life out of my canvas.